everybody, I am Ratkin, your friendly neighborhood royal, and today I'm trying to figure out a formula for my channel. I will be chatting with you guys while a drawing is in the background, and it will just be like we're having a conversation at a cafe or something, just relaxing. So, in the background you can see a mushroom. The original drawing I got from my not textbook, my workbook. Obviously, I mean you can kind of very obviously hear I am a child, so it's not a surprise that about that. Since this is the first video where I'm kind of talking one-on-one with you guys, I should probably introduce myself. So, as you know, I am Ratking. My profile picture is a drawing that I made like a long time ago based on a little thing that I did during the exam, so I don't like die of boredom or I don't know, stress. I'm gonna change it because I do now have a Rat King OC thing. I just need to find the book I did it in because it was in another workbook, but I can't find that workbook, so it's gonna take a bit before that can come along. And the rat you see on the screen that's following how I'm talking, yeah, he's gonna be replaced with her, hopefully one day. But in the meantime, you're gonna have this rat that I looked up and down everywhere on every website for. That's because when I went to look for a character to talk through, I could not find anything that wasn't AI. As in, I went up and down everywhere. I was looking for a ton of PNGs of like rats and it was all like AI rat, AI rat, AI rat. Every time, AI white rat, AI brown rat. It's just constantly everywhere. This is the only one that I'm pretty sure did not say AI. It doesn't look AI, so I'm just gonna be blissfully unaware if it is. Because I'm tired of looking, man. I can't do this no more. The mushroom, this is kind of just like a introduction, yeah, to the formula, the mushroom. So I didn't really work on it that much. You will see I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes that I didn't realize whilst drawing was a mistake. Future art pieces will not have them, hopefully. But yeah, what more? I've given the name, well, I'm a kid. Ooh, interest. I like video games and drawing. I feel like that's the most basic combination when you ask anybody online. It's like, what do you like? Drawing and games. Wow, really? That's so unique. I'm sorry. Games that I like to play. I like to play Minecraft and Reverse 99. That's like, I love that game. I like any gacha game, to be honest. I just like collecting things. It's so fun to me. It's like, I don't know why, I just like collecting. And they're very pretty characters with like such unique personalities. I love it. My favorite characters on that game is like Click. I have a cat named Click. And Ezra. I have a cat named Ezra. And Tooth Fairy. They're like my top 3. Oh, Horrorpedia. I love Horrorpedia. Yenisei as well. Yenisei looks like she'd be like the perfect doll. Like if they sold dolls of her, I beg my parents. I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna cost $100,000 or something, but I'd still beg. I beg everyone. I'm like, please give me money. I need this doll. The reason I started this channel, I'm sorry, I'm jumping from thing to thing, but I'm just like thinking of ways I could introduce myself. So another way, another thing about me is the reason I started the channel is because, well, I want to force myself to improve in art. Like, I could, because of this, I'm always like, oh, I need to make a video. I need to make a video. Even though it's like in the middle of exams, I'm like, I need to make a video. I've made like one video and it's a garbage one. Just want to force me to at least try this. Because if I at least do like one video, my brain's like set. It thinks like, okay, now I have to do it because I made one. I might as well make another one. Here we are doing the head, the like cap thing of a mushroom, which honestly reminds me that my favorite mushroom is that like gothic one that's drippy. I don't know what its name, but whatever that gothic mushroom is with like a drippy style, bro, that's my favorite. I love it. It's so pretty. But this one, this kind of mushroom kind of reminds me from that one mushroom from Willy Wonka where the white stuff was the cream. So every time I see like a mushroom like this, I just want to grab at the white and eat it. I don't know, it's just, I'm hungry for it. I want to eat it. So here is the big mistake that I did not notice. So what I wanted here was the like middle part to be dark to make it look like it is circular, but I didn't think to also make like the sides dark, the outline sides of them, so it kind of just looks weirdly flat, like horribly flat, I mean, and there's no real bending here. I think you're gonna notice here when I shade the top part, like where the cap of the mushroom meets the stem, I kind of show what I wanted to do, but I did not do it, so I kind of got it right. Not quite anyways. This is the second attempt at doing this kind of weird shading thing where I don't know what I was trying to do, but I was trying something, and always try something once, you never know if you like it. Turns out I don't like this. It's not that pretty. I'm still gonna use this, but using some other trick as well, like the one that I mentioned before, where you make the middle part dark and also the sides to make it look like it's round kind of. And also the part you're looking at is the front part. So yeah. I know it's pretty far into the video, but I'm kind of talking and editing at the same time. So right while listening to the recording and the video, I realized that you can hear me clicking around in the Ibis Paint app. By the way, for those who don't know what app I'm using, it's Ibis Paint. So I am sorry for that. I am trying to fix it by like just making myself hella loud, but I don't know how to silence the video, so you're gonna unfortunately hear me and in the background from the past and then me from now. Also, I guess from the past if you're watching this. You see that dot thing? That's because I have a very not that great pen for this. I'm working on an iPad. I do not have a stylus. I'm working with an Apple pen and a golf club that I cut up. And just look how amazing my drawing came out, No matter what you have, you still can draw, right? I think, yeah. I tried drawing with just like the hand without the iPad pen because I specifically bought the iPad pen. I lost my previous one, so that's great. So as I said, I started drawing with my finger, which is kind of difficult because my finger is very thick compared to a pen. So like, mad respect to those who can draw masterpieces with like their pointer finger. That's just, wow, real talent right there. I can't, to be honest. I just can't. I started drawing traditionally because drawing with a pencil is just so much more easier. Here's what I meant when I said this is how I wanted to kind of shade it. I wanted to shade it in the middle because it has the cap. So obviously it's gonna be pretty shaded, the stem. And this is kind of like, you know, what I meant. This is what I wanted, but I was an idiot and this is not what I got. The things that I want to draw, it can vary. I'll most likely draw inanimate objects, but I am gonna draw people in between just to like practice anatomy. The style I want is kind of cartoony, I guess, but I really want to learn how to draw detail like, and cartoons aren't really known for detail, I guess. It's very simplified stuff. Like, honestly, a lot of my favorite art pieces is that detailed ones, especially if it's like of older people, because it's gonna sound funny out of context, but older people have like a lot of details, so there's a lot to look at compared to like someone who's young. Like all the wrinkles, I just love it. It's my favorite thing to see, and that's kind of how I want to draw that detailed kind of look. I also want to like practice drawing because you can learn a lot of like designing and stuff from drawing, and I want to become a game developer. So, you know, it would be great for character design in the future games. I'm learning how to make games right now. If y'all want to see that, like videos of me making games, well, practicing to make games and maybe publish it, hopefully one day, I'll gladly do it. They're also not gonna be that great because once again, I am a practicing game developer and a practicing artist. I specifically even picked subjects to help me in these specific spots. So, yeah. Since we're on the topic of different content ideas, I thought I could maybe play games that is art-centered. For example, like the Roblox game that I played the first time for the first video, or any games like that. If you have any games in mind, I would gladly look through the comments for them. Any suggestions would be greatly helpful for me, and I would love it if you would do that. I don't know what to say anymore. Now, I believe I've talked about myself quite enough now, and it's time to hear from you guys. That's right. Now I'm giving you a reason to go type something in the comment section. I really need the interaction. What I'm trying to say, is if you have any art tips, that would be greatly appreciated. Any YouTube tips, that would also be greatly appreciated. For example, maybe I made a mistake in the art that I didn't notice and you did, or maybe there's just some way I could improve the art. Either way, greatly appreciated, as I said. And with the video, maybe like I said, video game opinions, like pics, or maybe like a type of game you want me to make, or at least try to make. Anything is greatly appreciated. This year is now the final bit. I'm just putting in the last touches, the last shading, all that things, and once this is done, I will be finished. I'll just quickly show you the end piece. It's the best you can do with like, I don't know, an hour. Just to take an hour to do, and honestly it was a very tiring hour because at that same time I was trying to get my cat not to attack me. And he was very small and he would attack everything and anything. That was also the same cat from the previous video. Anyways, enjoy the last bit of me just cleaning everything up and finishing my shading work. Unfortunately, everyone, that is all that I have for today. If you like the video, like the video. And if you like this kind of content, then I'll make more if you subscribe. And only if you subscribe. I will see you, hopefully, in the next video. Enjoy your day and goodbye.